Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about why you should save your V-Bucks in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now again, this is all opinion based, and every single season I produce one of these videos. I've been doing these now probably since season 3, so this is probably my third one of these videos, and the reason I make these is because obviously to tell you the changes within like the item store and stuff like that, and also reasons why you should be saving your V-Bucks. Now I like to consistently make these every season just because different games come out around this time and stuff, and I discuss that and what you should really be spending your V-Bucks on, because obviously if you spend all your V-Bucks now and then you want a new game, you may, depending on what situation you're in, you may not be able to afford the V-Bucks that you need for the future of Fortnite. So let's talk about this and get straight into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Fortnite consistently releasing all of the same skins and all of the rare skins. Now today we've had Red Knight reappear again, and the one thing is I regret buying Red Knight now because it became technically the new default skin when it first got released. Obviously not, but technically it did. And same with the power code skin. I didn't actually buy the power code skin because I thought I don't need the skin because it's just going to keep appearing in the store, and that is what's happening. All these OG skins are reappearing in the store every single week. Now the last skins to reappear, obviously there's certain ones that haven't appeared, but there are a few ones to appear, and we've got Skull Trooper and Gold Trooper. Them two haven't appeared. I'll show you guys them skins because I do have them on Save the World, and also there's a few rare skins as well that probably will never reappear. For example, Renegade Raider, like John Wick and Black Knight, and all these skins that are from season passes that, like I said in the past, will most likely appear in a skin pack collection when Fortnite maybe is 4 years old or 5 years old. They'll probably produce like an old skin pack collection for $40 to $50, that sort of price range, where you gain all of the season 1 items and stuff like that. It's like a big bundle. And that's the sort of thing they'll probably do in the future, but for now that's something that we won't expect happening. It's something well along the line when Fortnite starts to lose a lot of its audience. But at this moment in time there are other games popping and stuff, so that's why I thought it was important to make this video for you guys. So here are the Skull Trooper and the actual Gold Trooper skins. If you don't know what they are by now, I'm pretty sure near enough 98%, 99% of you guys know what the Gold Trooper and Skull Trooper are. So there's the Gold Trooper there, and the Skull Trooper skin is just there as well. Personally, I prefer the Skull Trooper over the Gold Trooper, but again, it is opinion based. I'll definitely be picking the Skull Trooper up when it reappears in Halloween. Now that's not 100% guaranteed, but it's near enough like 99% I'd say, because Fortnite don't want people reselling accounts. Obviously there's the likes of season passes and Renegade Raider, which they've messed up on. That was their own fault, making that season pass thing where skins don't always reappear, and that was their decision to do that. So they've got to kind of somehow renew that and make it so people aren't selling accounts. But the easiest way to do that is because they obviously know that Renegade Raider is probably one of the least most owned skins in Fortnite Battle Royale. So to get rid of the Skull Trooper and Gold Trooper like hype, that'll soon be removed this Halloween. Therefore, leaving Renegade Raider is probably the best skin, or the most OG skin, in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, overall with Fortnite and its item shops, and the expense and the price of stuff is extreme for what is coming up down the lines. We've got a lot of new games popping soon, and will they kill Fortnite off is an entire new video to make. As soon as I get my hands on the Black Ops beta, or the Blackout, whatever it's called, I'll definitely make a video on it for you guys, telling you guys what I think. From what I've seen so far, I personally don't think Fortnite is going to get killed off at all. It's an amazing game, and if they produce the right content and the right map updates and maybe even new maps, Fortnite will stay up there with the top and the best games. To be looking at Black Ops Blackout, or Black Ops 4, whatever you want to call it, for a AAA title, it doesn't look very promising for what it exactly is, but we'll have to see exactly what's going on. But that's why you should save your V-Bucks, in my opinion, because you really need to save them V-Bucks for future purchases. For example, season 5, the like battle pass upgrades, if you've not completed it yet, like myself. Obviously I haven't collected the secret battle stars yet, so I can easily complete this in like 1 game or 2 games just by collecting all the secret battle stars, and I'll have everything there. So that'll be that completed to me. I just haven't had time to do that yet. But also we've got other challenges and stuff like that as well, which you guys can spend your V-Bucks on. You'll have the season 6 battle pass, stinky there, the emote. You'll have the season 6 battle pass, and you'll be able to gain access to that with your V-Bucks as well, which will cost around 750, 800 V-Bucks, or 950 is it? I can't remember the exact price for it, but it's a pretty cheap price, so save your V-Bucks for that. Also, you can save your V-Bucks for valuable items in the item shop, which will be worth copying, which are seasonal events. So for example, when October comes around, you may want to rebuy Skull Trooper or Renegade Raider, or not Renegade Raider, Skull Trooper or Gold Trooper, or or potentially even Renegade Raider if it does reappear in the store. Again, there were leaks about that a few months ago saying that Renegade Raider will one day appear in the store, and also we'll see that with like Christmas items and stuff. So save your V-Bucks for them events, for skins that don't really appear very often. If you're just going to be wasting your V-Bucks on skins like Snorkel Ops and skins that aren't very rare, it's really not worth it unless you personally like that skin. I'm not saying, guys, don't spend your V-Bucks on what you want. You're free to spend your V-Bucks on whatever you like. I'm just suggesting the idea that you probably should save your V-Bucks towards the end of Season 5. What they usually do, Fortnite generally, is they produce all of this content to try and like get us in, to try and get us to buy stuff, like the best skins start appearing in the store, so when it becomes to Season 6, we're out of V-Bucks and we have to buy more. Again, that's simply just a business model and it's working pretty well because obviously people want to purchase V-Bucks to gain access to skins and stuff and the battle pass, and what they do is they introduce their better skins, their better emotes, the stuff that sells well towards the end of Season 5, so it wastes all our V-Bucks and we have to kind of just take a step back, realize that you don't want to spend all your V-Bucks straight away, because if you do spend all your V-Bucks, you will have none for the Season 6 Battle Pass. Now, obviously, I'll be doing giveaways and stuff like that when it gets closer to the time. We've only 13 days left until the Season 6 actually releases. We'll have to see exactly what's going to go on. I really do want Fortnite to delay Season 6 just by one extra week, just to keep it into that Halloween a little bit further and make it more of like a Halloween type theme. But we'll have to see exactly what's going to happen with that. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not, but it will be pretty awesome. It's funny that I've not even unlocked Ragnarok yet, and you guys are probably thinking, what on earth have you even been doing this season, Pat? And to be honest, I've not really played Fortnite at all this season. I'm only level 62. I just haven't even sat down as much as I did in the previous seasons and played it. And it's not because I don't enjoy the game, it's because I've been producing a lot of content relating to leaks and storyline vids, and it does take a lot of thought and effort to produce that content, and rather than playing the game all the time, I end up producing that content. And another thing I've been playing a lot is also Save the World. So that answers that question before people start putting it in the comment section down below. But also, we have to consider with Save the World as well. With Save the World becoming possibly the future of Fortnite, because Fortnite Battle Royale eventually will die off and more people will move over to Save the World, we've got a few features on there you can also save your V-Bucks for. If you didn't know already, Save the World is the #1 source for gaining V-Bucks other than buying them with your own money or vouchers, but Save the World generally has a bunch of features which you can actually spend your V-Bucks on. For example, you've got a variety of different upgrade llamas you can buy to upgrade your weapons and items. I do highly recommend buying them if you are maybe not an experienced Save the World player or you want some better weapons. Personally, a lot of people do donate me weapons, and there was a duplication glitch recently on Save the World, so maybe it's not worth buying them llamas unless you want a certain hero or a certain item at a certain point in time. It's really up to you guys depending on what you want, and kind of thinking, you know, you've got to kind of organize your kind of V-Buck spending to however you want to do it, but it's all opinion based, and to be honest, I do spend my V-Bucks quite a lot. The only time I've ever purchased V-Bucks was once, and I actually purchased 13,500, and that was because a few skins were reappearing in the Fortnite store, and I thought to myself, you know, I did want some of the OG skins, so what I did is I went ahead and copped a bunch of skins that I actually wanted. But then again, it is opinion based, and you guys can spend your V-Bucks as much as you want, but I would highly suggest saving them for Season 6, because there will be a bunch of rare skins popping in Season 6 that you guys would probably want to cop. Season 6 is going to be a much better season than Season 5. When I first saw Season 5, I just thought, you know, the skins aren't that good compared to Season 6. But I definitely think, well, not Season 6, Season 4, sorry, and Season 3, with Season 2 probably being the best season, or Season 3, but I just feel like the skins weren't super. They were kind of just skins that would appear in the item store. For example, if you look at the earlier skins, like the Drift skin is cool when it's fully upgraded, but the Huntress, it just wasn't on my list, and there's a bunch of other skins in here that I just didn't really like too much, and this is just my opinion. Obviously, you can have your own opinion on this, and you've got this skin here, which one was it called? Redline. I don't like it at all. We've got another skin here. This skin was pretty cool, actually. The little diver skin there, you can see it there. Whereabouts is it? Can we get to it? Is it not glitching out? There we are. The Sunstrider was probably pretty nice skin, to be fair. A nice one to add into the game. We don't really have any skins like that, so I thought that was a cool one, and then they added that in. But there's just other things on here which just aren't necessary in my opinion. For example, we've got Sledgehammer. It's cool, but nothing major, and probably something that I probably wouldn't cop from the item store. And there's a bunch of other skins like that as well. This one actually, to be fair, is quite a popular skin. I see that being used a lot. Rook, it's an awesome skin, and I do use that one sometimes when I'm playing with my friends, but not something that I go for all the time. And then finally, we've got Ragnarok. It just wasn't the best. And you think about it, did you really want to see, like, if these items were in the item store, would you really want to spend V-Bucks on them? And that's a question left for you guys to answer and not. It's just really up to you if you want to actually cop these things. And to be honest, I would love to spend V-Bucks on everything in the game, but I just feel like, imagine buying everything. You just got to be careful, and that's all I'm trying to say, guys. Just please be careful what you spend your V-Bucks on, because I get asked questions all the time, people asking for V-Bucks from me, and unfortunately, I don't do giveaways all the time, and a lot of channels out there that do giveaways are fake, so please be careful for any fake giveaways out there, guys. You kind of just wasting time just doing them because you're not actually going to earn anything. But all the V-Bucks we've given away are legit, and we've not really given away that many. I've actually got a giveaway on my channel which was ages ago, which was like related to these codes and stuff, which I just didn't end up doing the codes, and I'm being honest with that one. There's one which I did complete with Bull, but there's the other one that I did which didn't get that many views. It was how to get free V-Buck video. All the codes are in there, and I sent them off, and we just haven't processed it all yet, but that'll soon be getting done, so hopefully you guys can win on that. If you haven't already checked that video out, go and check it out. It's very old. It's before season 5. It's well before season 5, but the codes, I've got all the list of the numbers, we just haven't processed it, just having a few errors. But that's just me being clearly honest about it, and I've only ever done 2 giveaways, and the other ones have all worked out, and any ones that I've done previous to that related to like Minecraft and stuff like that have all worked out pretty well. So to be honest, all my giveaways have worked. It's just one's glitched out a little bit, but it's not my fault that it's on the other end. But it's soon going to be fixed. Don't worry about it. It's nothing wrong with it. Most of the people that have already won have already been contacted, and they're pretty happy about it as well. So they're pretty happy they've won, and they'll gain their V-Bucks. So all my V-Bucks have been legit, but I don't usually give them away because it's just something I just see as quite a toxic thing to do on YouTube. So I just don't do it that very often, and I would love to do it more often, but it's something I'm not really into because I just don't think it's legit, and a lot of people think a lot of hate on it. I've seen a lot of channels do it, and it's just not something I want to do. But be careful with your V-Bucks, guys. There's a bunch of different things you can spend your V-Bucks on, but save them for season 6, save them for upcoming games. There are so many upcoming games, from Black Ops 4 to Red Dead Redemption 2. Obviously you can't spend your V-Bucks on that, but what I mean by that is don't spend your money in Fortnite. Don't spend your V-Bucks in Fortnite Battle Royale. Save them, which means if you did spend them, you'd have to buy more V-Bucks for the season 6 battle pass, and therefore you may not be able to afford upcoming games. And they may not kill Fortnite off these games, but they are going to be awesome, and I do recommend copying the games if there are any that's on your list. I definitely think Fortnite will see through all of the games because it's an absolute awesome game, and it has so much interaction with its audience, and there has been nothing like it in the community, in the gaming world, recently since probably Minecraft. So I definitely think Fortnite's got loads, at least 4 or 5 more years in it, so we'll have to see exactly what's going to happen. And Epic Games could even produce a second version of Fortnite or new game modes, which could take the market by a huge storm again. So I hope Epic do something like that. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I hope it does make you consider, should you spend V-Bucks or should you not? Leave a comment down below if you've made it all the way to the end of the video, and basically comment down below, save the world / battle royale, and that'll tell me if you guys have made it all the way to the end of the world, end of the video, and then tell me if you're going to spend your V-Bucks or not, or what you have been spending them on. Tell me if it's skins, save the world parts, cosmetics, as in like items and gliders and emotes and stuff like that, and just tell me and keep me informed. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new around here. Stick around for daily Fortnite content, and once again, this is postboxpat signing out.